I'm Joe Persian. Welcome back to First Local, the community's news magazine program. Well, a brand new museum has opened up here in Brantford, much to the delight of computer enthusiasts. And giving us more on the Personal Computer Museum is our very own Tina Marie Draycott.
Ask any 12-year-old what a Commodore PET is, and they may stare at you blankly. Now ask somebody in their late 30s who went to high school in the early 80s, and they'll tell you that it was their very first personal computer. Sid, you have an impressive array of computers here today. Oh my gosh, how long have you been collecting all of these?
Well, actually, you know, the very first computer that I owned, I was 10. And then by the time I was 12, I had 3. And by the time I was 16, I had 16. And sometime after that, I got lost. But so it's been a number of years, almost 20 years that I've been collecting computers now.
And how long have you been thinking about doing a museum of computers?
I think the idea first came to me when I was in high school, and so that would have been, I'm going to be dating myself here, but probably, you know, around 15 years ago. And that was sort of the time when I decided that, you know, I really wanted to take these computers, showcase them, and share them with everybody, because I knew at that point computers were changing so fast back then, and I knew that trend was going to continue. So I thought, you know, it'd be great if I could preserve some technology and be able to show people, because a lot of people have just forgotten what has gone past.
I got interested in computers back in the 70s. My uncle happened to be president of IBM Canada at the time, so there was a little bit of a connection there. And I actually bought my first personal computer in 1976 when Radio Shack came out with their Model 1. One of the units that I looked at here is one that I donated to Sid. It was one that reporters and media people used to use a lot. The Radio Shack Model 102. And everything was in memory. No disk drives. There was a tape drive for it, but you didn't need to use it. You could just take the computer, 4 AA batteries, head out into the field. It was good for 8 hours on 4 batteries.
Some of these computers must look awfully familiar to you, because I understand you used to sell Commodore computers in the 80s.
Well, as a matter of fact, in southwestern Ontario, my responsibility during the 80s was to manage all of the sales of Commodore product, basically from Owen Sound to Windsor. So pretty much every Commodore that was sold, whether it was through a dealer or through a department store, came through my hands in a manner of speaking.
How important do you think a museum like this is in showing the different kinds of computers over the years?
Well, I actually think it's critical, and in an age where, you know, kids are now growing up and they don't remember televisions without remote controls. They don't they don't remember music on vinyl. You know, this gives them the basic background as to where the technology they enjoy today so readily and so inexpensively came from. It's an evolution that some of us have been lucky enough to be a part of and are still enjoying today.
The museum right now is only open on selected dates, which will be available on our website, and it's just special appointment. We'll see how the interest goes. If the interest is high, then we'll probably be open regularly on every weekend, and if not, then it'll be select weekends throughout the year.
If you would like to walk down personal computer memory lane, visit Sid's website at www.personalcomputermuseum.com. Reporting for First Local, I'm Tina Draycott.